Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. How's it going? So today we're here for the FA Cup draw, which should be starting shortly. Obviously, um, been quite busy recently, guys, and we had a great stream last night. Obviously, that was quite an interesting stream, something different because we weren't covering the traditional UK nations as we have been doing most of the time. So yeah, want to hear from you guys if you've got any opinions on the World Cup or also on tonight's cup draw. Any teams you guys would like to see your club draw? Want to hear from you. Um, I'm not sure if all the Premier League clubs drop into it in this the third round, but should be some interesting ties come up, guys. Um, just going to quickly read out to you which teams are involved. All right, so yeah, guys, just sorry, I was just just trying to get the details up of which teams are left, uh, have progressed, shall we say? So, just a quick run through, guys. Drop your comments in the chat. Be great to hear from you, and hit the like button. Just going to quickly run through the teams in the draw and the ball numbers to look out for. So, number one is Bournemouth. Two is Arsenal. Three is Aston Villa. Four is Birmingham City. Five is Blackburn Rovers. Six is Blackpool. Seven is Brentford. Eight is Brighton and Hove Albion. Nine is Bristol City. 10 is Burnley. 11, Cardiff City. 12 is Chelsea. 13 is Coventry City. 14 is Crystal Palace. 15, Everton. 16 is Fulham. 17, Huddersfield Town. 18 is Hull City. 19 is Leeds United. 20, Leicester City. 21 is Liverpool. 22 is Luton Town. 23 is Manchester City. 24 is Manchester United. 25 is Middlesbrough. 26 is Millwall. 27 is Newcastle United. 28 is Norwich City. 29 is Nottingham Forest. 30 is Preston. 31 is QPR. 32 Reading. 33 is Rotherham United. 34 is Sheffield United. 35 is Southampton. 36 Stockport City. 37 Sunderland. 38 is Swansea City. 39 is Tottenham Hotspur. 40 is Watford. 41 is West Bromwich Albion. 42 West Ham United. 43 Wigan Athletic. 44 is Wolverhampton Wanderers. 45 is Grimsby Town. 46 is Wrexham. 47 is Accrington Stanley. 48 is Fleetwood Town. 49 is Ipswich Town. 50 is Barnsley. 51 is Forest Green Rovers. 52 is Portsmouth. 53 Shrewsbury Town. 54 Hartlepool United. 55 is Stevenage. 56 is either Charlton Athletic or Stockport County. 57 is Boreham Wood. 58 is Dagenham and Redbridge or Gillingham. 59 is Oxford United. 60 is Sheffield United. Sorry, 60 is Sheffield Wednesday. My apologies, guys. 61 Chesterfield. 62 Burton Albion. 63 Walsall, and 64 is Derby County. So that's all the ball numbers, guys. So from looking at that, we only got two games that have still got replays, which is Charlton Athletic and Stockport County, and Dagenham and Redbridge and Gillingham. So they're still to replay. I would presume. Um, I would presume out of them you would expect, but as we know in the cup, it doesn't go always go as you expect. But in the cup, I would expect Charlton um, in playing that game at home. I'm sure they played they get the first game away at Stockport, so being at home, you would expect them to get the win in that. So I would expect Charlton to progress and a bit more of a tricky one for Gillingham because they've got to play away from home. So they might actually be the cup upset of the second round. Um, but yeah, so there you go, guys. That's all the ball numbers. Um, I'd love to hear from you guys if you've got any preferences of your teams, who you would like to see your club get drawn against. Just to let you know, guys, this will only be a short stream. It was actually I did actually forget about the cup draw. We've been so busy with the World Cup and everything, guys. It was actually Ella that reminded me last night on the live stream last night. So big shout out to Ella for reminding me about that last night. So that's why I thought I'd jump on and quickly do it. But actually, only finished work short time ago, and my missus goes to work very shortly. So normally I wouldn't stream tonight, but thanks to Ella reminding me, I thought I would jump on for a quick half an hour to cover the cup draw. There is a Scottish Cup draw as well later on, I believe, guys. So my apologies to any of the Scottish fans involved in Fanden. That unfortunately, I don't have a moderator later, so I won't be able to live stream the Scottish Cup. But once the World Cup's over, I will be looking for an opportunity to give some Scottish football some coverage. After, like I say, probably after the World Cup, because we haven't covered it a lot this season up to now, and I want to give the same respect to the Scottish fans as we do to the English fans. So just wanted to mention that to any of you guys that are involved in Fanden that are Scottish fans. So yeah, like I said, guys, would love to hear from you, hear your thoughts. Please drop your comments in the chat. Any draws that you would like to see, be great to hear from you. And like I said, guys, please do hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Dylan Mayo, how's it going, mate? Great to have you in the chat, and good to see a new name in the chat. That's always positive. Hello, guys. How's it going, mate? Good to see you. Appreciate you dropping in. Let us know what team you support, mate, because I think it's the first time I've seen you on the channel. So, yeah, just if you're still there, please do drop in what team you support and if you have any preferences on who you would like to get in the cup if your club is still involved, mate. It'd be great to hear from you. Thanks for that. Dylan. Ella. I would quite like Villa to get Birmingham City or West Brom at home, if not an easy tie like Walsall. Right, thanks a lot, Ella. Appreciate you coming dropping in, mate. Yeah, what obviously from Villa fan point of view, yeah, I'm sure it would be tasty to get a local derby like Birmingham City or West Brom. Obviously, that would be a big Midlands derby if that was the case. I'm sure we're going to see one or two derbies drawn in the cup. We normally do, especially with the amount of teams. We've got 64 teams still in it, so you would expect that there's about to be a derby that pops into the mix somewhere along the line. So Ella is hoping for a derby in the Midlands or an easier cup tie draw against one of the lower league teams. Obviously, my team are not involved; they were knocked out of it. So not much excitement from a Bolton perspective. But yeah, hopefully, Elliot, I do hope you get a derby game because that would certainly make the third round interesting if we had a Midlands derby. So yeah, let's hope, fingers crossed that happens, mate. We will see shortly. Thanks for that, Ella. Appreciated, mate. Dylan Mayan, up the Rams. Cool. Derby County fan. Yeah, mate. You guys have been gradually improving this season, and it's been an interesting start to the season after all the troubles at the club last year and everything. So hopefully, you guys get a good cup draw that will bring some money into the club. because I think I know that you guys are on the road to recovery after all the difficulties last season with ownership and stuff like that. But I'm sure a good cup draw would give a much needed cash injection into the club after, like I say, with all the troubles that's happened. And I know that Derby is got new owners now, but I believe, or so I believe, that you still have some financial issues after what happened with the previous owner. So I'm sure that Derby would be loving to get a decent cup draw because a draw against one of the big clubs in the Premier League would certainly, you would think, bring some much needed revenue into the club. Um, but I want to hear from you if you are a Derby County fan. If you did get a cup draw against one of the big clubs in the Premier League, where would you want it? Where would you want it? Would you want a visit to the likes of Anfield, Old Trafford, or would you prefer that they come to your place? That's always an interesting one that I'm interested to hear about fans. When you do get the cup draws that you want, where would your preference be to have it? Would you prefer to play away, or would you prefer to play at home, or does it depend on the team that you draw against? Maybe in certain circumstances it's the team, uh, or maybe, like I say, you would prefer all big clubs to come to your place. Maybe most fans fancy the chances getting a result against the likes of Liverpool, Arsenal, United, that kind of thing. If if they're at home, maybe you guys think that way. I'm not sure, but let me know in the chat, guys. It'd be great to hear from you. Aaron, how's it going, mate? Appreciate you dropping in, top man. All right, guys, how are you, mate? You doing, mate? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm quite happy actually. I'm been having a good few days, so it makes a change from a bad few days because I've had plenty of them. So yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. Appreciate you dropping in. Always a pleasure, and always appreciate your support, mate. Top man, Aaron. Big supporter of the channel. I'm really appreciated, mate. Obviously, Aaron, you being a Scottish fan, I know you're interested in the Scottish Cup draw as well. But you're also a big Man United fan, so I'd love to know at this early stage in the competition what your thoughts are, mate. Would you prefer to get a lower league club and just try and cruise through a couple of rounds in the early stages of the competition, or would you prefer to get one of the bigger clubs that you rival and knock one of them out, and or potentially knock one of them out of the competition, and make it a little bit easier for yourself to progress further in the competition? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, Aaron, because like I say, we're always hearing about the lower league fans of lower league clubs, shall we say, the draws that they want to hear, get at this stage of the competition, but we don't hear a lot from the fans in the Premier League with the big clubs, what draw they would particularly like to get in the early stages of the competition like this. So yeah, Aaron, it'd be great to hear your thoughts on that, mate. Who you would like to get in the cup draw, um, if you have a preference. So thanks for that, Aaron. Lionel Thompson, how's it going, Lionel? Thanks for dropping in, mate. Hello, guys. Yeah, uh, I'm good, and hopefully you're good, mate. Good to see you drop in. Always great to have you guys come and get involved. And like I say, really appreciate the support and you guys making the effort to embrace what I'm trying to build with Fanden. And if you guys could tell me, I'm not sure if you've seen before. I've used this setup before, Melon. Last time I used it, the last couple of times I've used it, it was set up the wrong way around. You know, the screen. So if any of you guys have noticed, let me know if the screen is facing the right way round this time, because I've been into the settings to try and correct it. So or should I say, my lovely wife has been into the settings to try and correct it. So I'd love to hear from you guys if it looks the right way around this time. Maybe Aaron, if you're still there, mate, I'm sure you would be able to let me know that, because I know you've been on a lot of streams, mate, being supportive. So maybe you could let me know if you noticed that this melon is the right way round now. It'd be great to hear from you, mate. If you could. Lionel is saying, hello, Dylan. Hello, Aaron. Top man. Always appreciate that, Lionel. You guys making the effort to talk to each other. Probably going to be a bit more of that, guys, in the future, because I learned a lot last night. Last night's stream was really good. Learned a lot. So I think we're going to start. I'm going to start with what I'm learning. I'm going to start doing match watch-alongs, keep doing the match watch-alongs, but I'm gonna start doing the match watch-alongs to start actually watch the matches and commentate on the matches. And I think we'll start in the future at some point to start trying to experiment with um, some community shows at some point in the future. Hopefully, not too long in the future, where we actually just you guys can come on and I can read out your comments because there's not always time for that in the live match watch-alongs. But it's just as important to do the match-alongs as it is to do the community stuff. So yeah, hopefully you guys like the sound of that. Um, and also, just to let you know, Christmas is coming, guys. Obviously, not the cup draw's not started yet. We'll get to that in a minute. But just let you know, guys, know Christmas is coming. And because I didn't manage to get the competition idea going for the World Cup that I was hoping to do, I'm going to hopefully arrange to do a friendly competition during the Christmas months or the Christmas month. So hopefully some of you guys will be interested in that. I'm actually going to use the competition that we've already used before. I'm thinking to do the Counter Attack League. If you're interested in that, you can go and look on my account. There's some posts from the last time we did it. So I'm going to give that another rerun because we've only ever used it once. And I think it's about time we tested it again because it's something that I think that competition could be a big part of the future of the channel. At the minute, we're just testing it on social media, but in the future, I want to integrate it into the channel. So if you're interested in that, you can drop me a message on social media. I'd love to get some of you guys involved in that. And I'm sure if you speak to some of the fans that were involved in it last time, they will tell you it was pretty good, which is why I want to give it another try and do a bit more testing to hopefully get it involved in the channel at a later date. So yeah. But like I said, guys, if you wanted more details, you can speak to the fans that have been involved or look on my social media. There is some posts about it on there. So yeah, thanks for that, Lionel. Lionel also saying, I want to have one of the big six at home. Yeah, well, that's cool, mate. I'm glad you dropped that in because I'm interested to know the percentage of fans that would prefer, if you're a fan of a club that's in the lower league, I'd love to know what the percentages of fans want in the ties in respect of whether they would prefer bigger clubs at home or bigger clubs away from home. Do you think you've got more of a chance at home or away? Because obviously, we know that, but whether you play away or whether you play at home, it's got its advantages in both ways. So yeah, thanks for that, Lionel. That's definitely one that's good to know because, like I say, I think Derby would probably have a better chance of getting a result anyway against one of the big clubs if they played them at Derby's ground. So yeah, that's a good shout, that mate. Thanks for that, Aaron. Hi, Lionel, mate. Top man. Thanks for that, Aaron. Appreciate you guys making the effort in the chat to talk to each other. That's always awesome. Sam Thornton, Barnsley knocked out Bolton. Out of it. I know, mate. I know. Barnsley knocked out Bolton out the cup in the first round, so you won't be seeing Bolton in the draw today. I know, mate. Yeah, he's had to remind me of that, didn't he, Sammy? But no worries, mate. No worries. I'm not surprised. If you've heard me chat on the channel before, I've told you. I've told you guys before. One thing that frustrates me being a Bolton fan is that the club don't take the cup competitions seriously. And that from a Bolton perspective is very frustrating because there's been too many years now, and I can honestly say that because it's been many years now where Bolton just get knocked out of the cup competitions early on because they don't take it serious enough. They don't respect the opposition, or they play a weaker team. So yeah, and that for me is really frustrating because I do like the cup competitions, guys. I really do. It's different, isn't it? It's different to the league. The league, as much as the games in the league are good, it's a grind. But the cup competitions bring that momentary excitement, don't they? So I've always been a big cup competition fan. But thanks for that, Sam. Appreciate you dropping in, mate, and reminding me that my club's not in it. So yeah, thanks for that, mate. Lionel Thompson, hello, Sam. Great to see you. See another member of the group in the chat. Absolutely, mate. Thank you very much for that, Lionel. I think we're just coming up to the cup draw, guys. So I will come back. I I will come back to the comments shortly. I'm just going to keep track of these cup draws this time because last time last time I tried a cup draw competition, I wasn't focused enough on it. So hopefully this time we can improve, and that's one thing we want to do. So I'm confused with this. Are they doing the Women's World Cup as well? I believe the English Cup, the ladies' FA Cup draw is coming up as well. I'm not sure when that is, but I did see it. I did see it advertised. So we're just waiting for them to get the draw started, guys. Yeah, like I said, guys, drop your comments in. It'd be great to hear what draws you want to get, and also let us know any of your favourite cup draws in this competition, which is your most historic games or memorable games, that kind of stuff. Um, when you share stuff like that, guys, it's great because we can all pick each other's brains for football history knowledge and stuff like that. So, and you might be surprised if you share a memory that you have in football. You might find that one of the fans that are involved in Fanden also have similar memories of the same game or the set or a game around the game that you remember. So they don't have to mess about, don't they, guys? Just gonna see if we read another one of the comments while we're waiting for them to get going. I thought they were going to get that going then, guys. So my apologies. Aaron is saying, I think the FA Cup will be important for our success this season for Ten Hag. So I think it's better we get a lower league club so we can get through some of the rounds because we need to win a trophy. Yeah, that mate, that's a good shout. That's a good shout. I think any kind of cup run would certainly help things at United because obviously it's the club at the minute. The atmosphere around the club is a bit negative, a bit temperamental. So yeah, a cup run would probably be massive to Man United at the minute and help restore a bit of restore a bit of karma within the club. So yeah, so we're just having the balls going to the bag from the bag uh, to the mixing tub, whatever you want to call it, guys. Um, we're just getting the draw about to start, so just bear with me, guys. So we're coming out with the first ball, number 30, Preston. The number 17, which is Huddersfield. Number 25, next one out is Middlesbrough. So we've got Preston v Huddersfield, Middlesbrough v Brighton. Next ball out is Chesterfield. And they will play West Brom. Next out is Manchester City v Chelsea. Man City v Chelsea. So that's an interesting one, guys. Next out is Charlton or Stockport v Walsall. Oh, so next out is Boreham Wood. Boreham Wood, and they take on Accrington Stanley. So that's another interesting one, guys, because that gives both clubs the opportunity to progress. Tottenham v Portsmouth. Tottenham drawn Portsmouth. And Derby County have drawn Barnsley. So Derby County v Barnsley. Next out is Cardiff, number 11, Cardiff City. Number 19 is Leeds United. So Cardiff City v Leeds United. That's a bit of an unlucky draw for Leeds fans travelling all the way across the country, but that's what the cup can do. Next ball out is 42, which is Brentford. Brentford have drawn West Ham. Sorry. Next one is ball number one, which is Bournemouth. And they draw number 10, which is Burnley. So Bournemouth v Burnley. Next out is number 13, Coventry City. And they get 46, which is Wrexham. So Coventry City v Wrexham. Next ball out is 28, Norwich City v number 5, which is Blackburn Rovers. Next ball out is number 3, Aston Villa. See if Ella gets a wish here. Against number 55, Stevenage. Yep, I think that's a game you guys can win, especially at home. So Aston Villa v Stevenage. Next ball out is 22, Luton Town. And they get number 43, which is Wigan Athletic. So Luton Town v Wigan Athletic. Next ball out 59, Oxford United. And they get number 2, which is Arsenal. Oh, that's a cracking draw for Oxford. Some definitely opportunity to make some money for Oxford United there. So Oxford v Arsenal. Next ball out is Fleetwood. I didn't see the ball number. Sorry, guys. Fleetwood, and they will play number 31, which is QPR. That's a decent tie for Fleetwood, to be fair. Next ball out is 21, Liverpool. So Liverpool getting lucky with a home draw. And they play number 44, which is Wolverhampton Wanderers. Oh, tough draw for Wolves, that. Premier League v Premier League. So sure Wolves fans might be a bit disappointed with that one. Next one, 45, is Grimsby Town v 62, which is Burton Albion. Number 6, Blackpool v number 29, which is Nottingham Forest. So Blackpool v Nottingham Forest. Number 58, Dagenham and Redbridge or Gillingham v 20, which is Leicester City. That's an interesting one. It will be for Gillingham, I suppose. Number 51, Forest Green Rovers v number 4, which is Birmingham City. Number 9 is Bristol City v 38, Swansea City. That's an interesting one, guys. Bristol City v Swansea City. Number 54, Hartlepool United. And they draw against 36, which is Stoke City. Number 18, Hull City v 16, which is Fulham. Hull City v Fulham. Number 14 which is Crystal Palace. And they get number 35, which is Southampton. That would have been in there. Next ball out is number 26, Millwall. Who's going to Millwall? The number 34, which is Sheffield United. So, all championship game there. 53, next ball out is Shrewsbury Town. And they will play number 37, which is Sunderland. Next ball out is number 60, Sheffield Wednesday. So Sheffield Wednesday with a home tie, and they draw number 27, Newcastle United. Oh, that's a good one. That's an interesting tie with what happened with the Steve Bruce stuff. Whether that will be remembered in that tie. Next out is Manchester United. So the Premier League club's getting lucky here with the home draws, aren't they? Man United v Everton. That's a fixture we don't see very often, isn't it, guys? Man United v Everton. Next ball out is number 32, which is Reading. And they've got number 40, Watford. So Reading v Watford. And the final game, I think, is, guys, Ipswich Town. The Rotherham United. So there you go, guys. There's the cup draw in full. Would love to know your thoughts on that, guys. What do you think is the game of the round? Actually, my point of view, just first glance, is a little bit disappointing, that, to be honest. It would have been nicer to see some of the lower league clubs get better draws with regards to taking on some of the big clubs. So we'll just have a quick run through, guys. So it's Preston North End v Huddersfield Town, Middlesbrough v Brighton, Chesterfield v West Brom, Man City v Chelsea, Charlton or Stockport v Walsall, Bournemouth v Accrington Stanley, Tottenham Hotspur v Portsmouth, Derby County v Barnsley. And that's the all top tier. Oh, sorry. Them ties to be played 6th and 9th of January. Cardiff City v Leeds, Brentford v West Brom United, Bournemouth v Burnley, Coventry City v Wrexham, Norwich City. It's going too fast, this. Fleetwood v QPR, Liverpool v Wolves, Grimsby v Burton Albion, Blackpool v Nottingham Forest. Oh, it's going too fast. I'll have to bring them up, thingy. Hull City, Fulham, Crystal Palace, Southampton, Millwall, Sheffield United, Shrewsbury Town v Sunderland, Sheffield Wednesday, Newcastle. I think that's an interesting one. Man United v Everton, Reading v Watford, Ipswich v Rotherham. I'm sorry if I missed some out there, guys, but it did go a bit too fast. So, yeah, some interesting cup draws there, guys. For me, one of the interesting ones is Sheffield Wednesday taking on Newcastle. That should be a cracking game. So I think this is where I was up to in the chat. So I'll just reply to the rest of you guys' comments. Aaron, yeah, I think it's the right way round, mate. All right, yeah, sorry, the camera angle. Cool. Yeah, it's just obviously trying to get it, because I'm not sure if you remember, but this was flipping it the wrong way around, wasn't it, on the camera? So yeah, but thanks for that, Aaron. Appreciate you letting me know that, mate. Why does the microphone keep feeling like it's lower? I'm chasing it. It keeps feeling like I'm chasing it. Stephen Allen, hi everyone. Yeah, it's the right way, Gaz. Oh, thanks for that, Stevie. Sorry, like I said, I was just checking, but yeah, Aaron just let me know that. So much appreciated, guys. Like I say, that's good if it's the right way around, because it means we can now start to trust Melon a bit more in the future with future streams. So that'll be awesome if it is the right way around. But thanks for letting me know, Aaron and Stevie. Much appreciated. Lionel, hello, Stevie. So good to see you. Um, so good seeing the fans here make the good effort to talk. Absolutely, mate. You guys always make a good effort to talk when you come and get involved in the channel, and I do appreciate it, guys. Like I say, as I've said many times, we're only just getting started yet. Bigger and better ambitions, hopefully, in the future for Fanden. But unfortunately, as I've said a few times, got to concentrate on doing the live streams for the moment, particularly the match watch alongs, just so more fans can learn about the channel and the project. And as we grow the community, then we can get stuck in to more ambitious ideas in the future. But yeah, absolutely, Lionel. Well said, mate. Stevie, hi, Lionel. Yeah, Defo, it's awesome. Absolutely, you guys are awesome, and like I said, always appreciate you guys making the effort to come and be supportive, but also making the effort to talk to each other in the chat because. Like I say, not just it's not the channel is not just about me. It's not just about. In fact, it's nothing to do with me. It's about Fanden and it's about fans. And obviously, I am the host, but my one of my big ambitions with the channel is to try and help fans come together more as mates, enjoy the banter, enjoy the rivalry, but enjoy the sport together. You know, we're all football fans, we're all passionate, we all love the game. Um, and just because obviously there is the rivalries, there's no reason why fans of different clubs can't still be mates. And if you have mates of different clubs, that makes football more enjoyable because then when you do join it, when you do draw each other in competitions and stuff like that, or you have your club playing their club, or even internationally, it means you've got fans that you can enjoy a bit of banter and a bit of debate with when it comes to games from other clubs. So that's why it's important to me to encourage you guys to build friendships and become mates, so that you can enjoy football together as mates. And like I say, it's better when your teams play each other. For the fact that you can have more interesting debates and, like I say, as well as enjoy the banter, and we all love the banter, guys. Um, Aaron is saying, ready for Man United under 21s to beat used, mate. Yeah, bring it on. I'm looking forward to that one, Aaron. I'm just gutted about the date because it's right on top of Christmas. It's only about 10 days before Christmas. I'm not sure if you've noticed the date of the game, but yeah, it's only about 10 days before Christmas. So could have been better with the timing for the game, to be honest. But yeah, absolutely, Aaron. I'm looking forward to that one, mate. And I'm looking forward to giving you a big slice of humble pie when you walk away from Bolton, and we have scored goals against you. Because if you guys haven't heard, Bolton drew Man United under 21s in the AFL Cup, and obviously Aaron is a big Man United fan, and obviously I'm a Bolton fan. So we're just enjoying a bit of friendly banter together. If you were just wondering why we're talking about that, so yeah. But Aaron has predicted that United under 21s will come to Bolton and score 3 goals without reply. And I'm think he's living in Neverland because there's no way you're coming to Bolton and we're not scoring against you. You might win, but there's no way you're getting away from Bolton without us giving you, sinking some goals into that lovely Manchester United net. It's just they've painted it red, ready for us to score in it, mate. Scott Doherty, Halifax Town, biggest in England. Right, well, fair enough, mate. Obviously, we all think our respective clubs are big clubs and passionate. Nothing wrong with you having pride in your club, mate. Absolutely. I'm not sure about biggest in England, but they're definitely a club that demands respect. I would definitely agree with you on that point. So absolutely, nothing wrong with showing a bit of pride in your club there, mate. And thank you very much for that, Scott Doherty. Appreciated, mate. Aaron is saying, all right, Scott. Yeah, well, like I say, he's just showing a bit of pride in his club. Nothing wrong with that, is there? Obviously, I think some of us think he's being a bit exuberant or a big over exaggerating a little bit with biggest in England, but there's nothing wrong with him having some pride in his club and his team. But I'm sure some of us would beg to differ with his opinion about biggest club in England. But nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. What's happening, lads? Scott Doherty. Yeah, we're reacting to the cup, guys. Scott, if you were wondering, Aaron, how are you, mate? And Scott Doherty. Obviously, you guys talking amongst yourself there. Scott Doherty, not bad, but getting ready for the Scottish draw later. Desperate for Wraith away. Yourself? Yeah, mate. I'm gutted. I can't do the Scottish Cup draw later. To be honest, I wish I could. But like I've just said, my apologies to you guys that are Scottish fans. Like I say, I will look to give the Scottish League some attention after the World Cup because. As I've said a number of times, I want to give respect to both the Scottish League and the English League as best possible. So yeah, like I say, I will look to get onto some Scottish football after the World Cup, definitely. Aaron is saying, "Hey, I'm good, mate. Thanks. Absolutely. Great to see you guys mixing it up and talking amongst yourselves." Scott Doherty, Chesterfield, mudded. Right, I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, mate. But yeah, like I say, mate. I'm sorry, I can't really respond to that because I'm not sure exactly what you're getting at. So it's best I'll leave that one alone. But appreciate you making the effort to at least get involved in the chat, mate. Aaron Hart, that's going to be a good and going to be good. City v Chelsea, yeah, that will be a cracking time, mate. Like I say, for me, the one that stands out to me, obviously, maybe not to everybody else, but Sheffield Wednesday v Newcastle, because if you remember, I think it was about a year or two ago, Steve Bruce, about 2 seasons ago, wasn't it? Steve Bruce jumped ship from Sheffield Wednesday to Newcastle as manager, and the Wednesday fans were not happy about it one bit. So I'm just mindful that game might have a little bit extra spice, shall we say. But yeah, absolutely, Aaron. Definitely City v Chelsea. In fact, it's probably good for the rest of the FA Cup teams involved that City get Chelsea, because at least that means one of the big clubs are going to drop out of the competition, which gives some of the lower league clubs a better opportunity to progress, doesn't it? So yeah, that is definitely going to be an interesting game, but also good for the competition as well, I think. Sam Thornton, Barnsley v Derby. Yeah, mate. Like I say, mate, some good, interesting ties that have come out of it, and I'm sure Barnsley fans will be looking forward to taking on Derby. I'm not sure how Derby fans will feel about travelling up to Yorkshire for that one, but it's definitely going to be. I expect that could be actually a high-scoring game, guys. That could be a high-scoring game. So I'm going to try and quickly rattle through these comments, guys, because, like I said, this is only a short stream. I have to jump off in a minute to take my lovely missus to work. Aaron is saying Bournemouth v Burnley will be a good game. Yeah, that'll be a cracker, mate. Obviously, a long trip for Burnley fans, because I'm presuming that might be a week. No, it's a weekend, isn't it? So it's going to be, at least that's going to be a bit easier for Burnley fans to get there, with it being a weekend game. So, but yeah, that should be a cracking game as well, because both teams quite evenly matched. And Bournemouth obviously have built a competitive team. Burnley, we know they can compete, and we know that they've got a potential Premier League team with only dropping out of the Premier League recently. So yeah, absolutely, Aaron. That's going to be an absolute cracker, mate. Aaron is saying that's such a hard game for Man United. Everton aren't as bad as people think out. People make out. Sorry, tough game. Yeah, I agree, mate. But to be honest, it's a little bit of a boring draw, that, to be honest, because you guys have played each other so much in the last few years. So it would have been nice to see you guys both draw a different club, just to mix it up. But yeah, you're spot on, Aaron. It is a difficult one, that, mate. For both teams. Like you said, Both teams have had a difficult season. Excuse me, a difficult season so far. So a cup run would probably help. And we'll be interested to see how they play that game, whether they play their first team or their their uh, their reserve players. Aaron, interesting matches tonight. Some really good matches to watch. Excited to watch them all. Hopefully, Man U get through the cup. Yeah, like I say, mate. I think that, like I say, that's probably the worst draw you could have got for both clubs, because Everton and Man United could both desperately do with a bit of a cup run to lift the spirits of the fans. So yeah, like you say, some great cup games in there, mate. But as you say, Aaron, I'm sure you guys would have preferred a different draw, and I'm sure Everton fans, if they're honest, would think the same way. Aaron is saying, I do reckon our under 21s will keep a clean sheet against yous, mate. I'm quite confident we will win. What's your score prediction, mate? I'll be honest, mate. It wouldn't surprise me if it ends up a draw. I'll go with a 2-2 draw. I'll go with that. I'll say 2-2 draw. I don't think you guys. I'm not saying we're gonna. I don't know. I'm not saying we're gonna be outplaying you or anything like that. But I definitely think we're going to be in that game, mate. I don't think. I know, with all respect to United's youngsters, I know it's a good team, but I don't think. I don't think they'll come to Bolton and get an easy game. You may win it, you may not, but I think Bolton will definitely be well up for that. For Bolton fans, mate, and the club will make the players aware of that. It's probably the game of the season so far in respect of local rivalries, because you've got to remember we're in League One, and we're not playing a lot of the local rival clubs that we traditionally do play most seasons, mate. So because a lot of the rivalry clubs are in different leagues. So for Bolton fans, it's quite an important game in respect of local rivalries, and I'm sure the club will make the players aware of that. So it might be a stiffer test for the U21s of United than they expect, or than because, like I say, that there is the rivalry aspect, and as you know, mate, when you don't have a local derby for a while, you get hungry. You get hungry for the for that kind of game. And I think the only derbies that I think we've played this season is Accrington, which obviously, as you know, mate, just doesn't compare. And I'm trying to think the other team. Is it Morecambe? I think we've had Morecambe, but they're not like a direct rival. They're Northwest rivals, but they're not like local rivals. So yeah, it'd be an interesting game. I'm looking forward to it, though. Definitely, Aaron. Definitely looking forward to that one, mate. Old Firm would probably be a good start, or a big derby to get Scottish fans coming in. Then you could do some of the other games. Yeah, I've like I say, mate, I have actually tried. I'm not sure. I've not tried the Old Firm, but I have tried a few games in previous seasons with Celtic and Rangers. And because there's obviously, you know, I don't need to tell you, mate. You know what it's like up there with Celtic and Rangers. Um, and there's a lot of Celtic channels and obviously Rangers channels. So it can be hard to reach into that what's the word, fan base, if you like, because like I say, they've got a lot of established club channels. But yeah, it's a good shout, mate. It's a good shout. I'll definitely give it some thought. If I can catch the game, you're probably right. It probably would be one. I've never tried an Old Firm game. So maybe you're right, mate. It probably would be a good one for me to try and see if we get any results. But I wouldn't expect high views on that, because, like I say, I know a lot of the fans like to, in that kind of game anyway, they like to get updates from club channels, if you know what I mean. But yeah, definitely. Thanks for the suggestion, Aaron. I'll definitely look ahead to when the fixtures are and see if I can try and catch the Old Firm and do a watch along to that at some point. That would be good. Maybe it would help, but also be great. There's a couple of games I want to catch out for. I'd like to catch the Dundee Derby game. That'd be a good one. But obviously, you guys playing in different leagues at the minute, so that's a bit more difficult unless you get each other in the cup. And obviously, I think I'm not sure. I think the Edinburgh Derby would be good as well. Hibs v Hearts, that would be a good one to do as well. I think, mate. But yeah, there's a few games up there. I tried. Was it last year or the year before? I tried the Highland Derby, which was I was told would be good and quite popular, and it proved not to be. It proved to be one of the most disappointing streams I've done. But all I can do is try. So, but yeah, it's a good shout, Aaron. Appreciate that, mate. Great stream, guys, mate. Really enjoyed it. Thanks, mate. Like I say, only a short one tonight, just to get the cup reaction and let you guys get involved. But yeah, like I say, thanks a lot, Aaron. Appreciate you dropping in and coming, giving me support and staying to the end. Very much appreciated. To all you guys that came and got involved today. Sorry, it's only a short stream, guys. Like I say, normally when both on the days where both me and my missus are working on the same day, I don't normally do streams just because I work days, she works nights. So it obviously, as you can understand, it doesn't. It's difficult to fit it in. But like I say, it was only a short stream tonight. Just wanted to jump on it. So that's about it for me. Massive shout out to all you guys in the chat. And like I say, I appreciate you coming, getting involved, and hopefully I will see you guys again soon. Take care. That's it from me. All the best. Bye for now.